How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well, and I appreciate everybody that hangs out on this channel. Quite the week this week. We had great weather, friends. Like, it was warm here. You guys saw me. I was in a t-shirt, living life, partying. I don't party, but you guys know what I'm saying. And then it started. We got major rain, and the rain turned to snow, and we got a major snowstorm. Here's a little... I shot random videos over the week, friends, and I'm just going to put a hodgepodge together for you guys, something for you guys to watch. I got my tires mounted, balancing beads in, my wheels painted. I'm going to show you guys... I mount tires the old school way with levers. I used to be a tire buster way back when, and I still do them by hand often. I know it's kind of silly, but I like doing it. It's a good workout. Got the tires mounted, installed. Friends, they are smooth, like smooth as glass going down the highway, and they are quiet. Maybe with some wear they'll get noisy, but I am shocked at how quiet those big knobby tires are. But anyways, I'm rambling here. We got a major snowstorm. In this video, there's some clips of driving home on the prairies in a high wind, heavy snowstorm. Pretty hairy, friends. And then me busting the tires, and I'm going to drive through some snow today, and I'll show you guys what's up with that. Anyways, just wanted to throw something together for you guys. Hope everybody's doing well, and thanks for being here. Hey friends, I'm going to show you guys a bush redneck way to break a tire bead. Now, I'm going to preface this, friends. Do not do this if you have more than, well, if you don't have the front wheels on the vehicle and it's up on jack stands. I do not recommend this way for obvious reasons. If you have the front wheels on, no problem, friends. Do it up. Anyhow, I'm going to show you guys how I unmount wheels. The other way I do it actually is I'll drive my skid steer up onto the tire and put the bucket down and go shunk. But, and if you're real good, you back up, you can fling her over, friends, and do it again on the other side. But not everybody is a skid steer, and I want to get these big tires mounted on these here rims. You ever find yourself not having a tire machine, you want to get some tires off a set of rims? Well, I got this here machine on jack stands. Watch this. Block of firewood, my adjustable hitch. Ready? Just slowly let it down. Or quickly like that. Ready? Okay, and that's it. You break the bead just like that. This one didn't go all the way. Well, little redneck ingenuity, friends. Tire shop's not open for a couple days, so remember to carefully lower the jack, because if she falls over, you're up that murky creek that I won't use the name for. You know that creek, friends. We've all been up that creek at one time or another. Okay. Now, I bought a new set of rims for this, friends. And by new, I mean the cheapest set of 8-bolt rims I could find on the old marketplace there. And we measured them after a 12-hour day in the dark with a crooked tape measure. And they look like 8 by 6.5. So, but they're not. They're 8 by 170. So, oops. I bought me some 98 F250 rims. Perfect for a 98 F250, but they look nice. But unfortunately, they do not fit on this truck. Why they ever changed the bolt pattern is beyond me, but I used to be a tire buster, friends. I think I've mentioned this before. When I was in high school, still got my original lever. I don't know where the other one went. Lost in time. But yeah, this is what I did through high school to pay for motorcycles and fun. always like this lever. She's fast. Tire busting is where I learned the value of hard work. I get paid per job. So the more tires I put on, and the better job I did, the more customers I had. And then people would come and see me because I was quick. Tires are always God's good, or as good as we can make them. Okay, friends, 4 tires unmounted. These rims are in decent shape, but as you can see, they're, I'll turn the light on here. They're a little rusty, so we'll wire wheel them real good and then prime and paint them black, and then we're gonna put these on there. I gotta wait for my balancing beads. They'll be in a day or two, so we'll get these painted and ready to rock and roll, and half mount the tires, and then we'll put the balancing beads in. Then we got big rubber on the wood weasel, and she's good to go for the winter. I'm going to attempt to put that water tank that I have in the back of the wood weasel. That weighs 4,000 pounds full, so we are maxing out the GVW of my machine, but with these tires and the airbags, we should be fine. I won't be pushing any land speed records, friends. I'll take her easy, and the whole idea is in winter when the snow flies and it gets deep, it can be hard backing that trailer up. That trailer's really low. It's a low bed. I might flip her over one of these days and cut the suspension off and weld new shackles and put straight axles on it. A low bed's nice, but the problem is I'm always dragging those axles on the crown of the road, and so the whole idea is we'll put that tank in the back of the wood weasel and just straight truck it all winter. Hey friends, just driving home from work. I'm probably the last man on the highway. Pleasantly surprised. She's bare. I heard this highway was real scary earlier. They must have sanded it. Good old number 2 highway. This highway is well known. It's very unforgiving in the winter. Drifting across the road. It's actually not too bad. And it's funny, the camera can always see better than my eye. I have no clue where I am right now. The key is to not drive off this road onto the dirt road, because then you're going to get stuck. Ditches are 12 feet on either side of this road. Okay, where am I here? I cannot see. Hey friends, we got our balancing beads in. Let's get this wood weasel project done for the winter anyways. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I know, why would you mount your own tires? Because it's fun. A little bit of dish soap, just enough to get it over the bead. I used to be a tire buster, and I don't know, I still lever on my own wheels. I know it's silly. It's just the way I am, friends. Okay, put the yellow dot on the spot. Okay, let's see if we can. I want to make sure you guys can see me. These tires are going to be wicked. I can't wait to get this done, then I can sweep and clean up the floor of the shop and get this thing rocking and rolling. Okay. Hardest thing is just getting it started. Now, if these weren't 10-ply tires, you can usually get them on without too much issues. If not, grab the old lever, put it inside the tire. Oops. And move it over a bit. We're almost all the way on here. This these tires were really rusty. This paint job didn't go super wicked, but she's not a show truck, so I'll just keep my eyes peeled for some steel 8-bolt rims that'll fit this. Now the key is to not whack yourself in the forehead. I just wanted to get this buttoned up because whether I want it or not, winter's here, friends. So there you go. Winter's here. Okay, I drew an arrow for the heavy spot on the tire, or they always put a yellow dot on the tire. I was always taught to put that where the valve stem is. Now I got my balancing beads. I don't know if you guys have ever used these before. They work really good. They completely balance tires. I went on a tire bead calculator, 4 ounces for a tire this heavy. This tire is like 50 some odd pounds. Okay, you just throw it in there with the bag. Grab a little more lube. Let's see if I can make it look like I know what I'm doing. I haven't done this in a long time. Used to do this all day, every day, 5 shifts a week. I was good at it. You know, friends, I really enjoyed busting tires. I know it sounds funny. It's not as good now. I was a young man when I did that. But it was good. It was heavy work though. Okay. Now again, these are 10 plies, so you gotta apply your knee to them to get them going. There we go. Okay, lever it, hold it down. If I had my other tire lever, which again, I don't know what happened to it. It's long gone. The key is to just be careful, because if this lets go, guess where it hits, friends? Right between your eyes. I've done that many times. Back in the day. I had a lot of fun changing tires. I don't know. In fact, when I changed tires, this was a new truck. I always wanted one of these. I had one, a 89 or 90 red cab step side, but it was 2-wheel drive, 350 TBI. That was a good truck. I sold it to a fella in the city, and he drove it for years after I was done with it. I used to see that truck all over. It's a clean truck, but it had lots of miles. It smoked, like most of those 350 TBIs did, and it was getting tired. The problem is with dish soap, it's so slippery, eh? Okay. I'm trying not to put my back to you guys. And whatever, if you're on a trail and you know the little trick to break the bead on these, and you got a tire issue, well, often you can get yourself out of a lot of trouble. There we go. Just can't lever too far or it won't go. So this will make you work up a sweat. There we go. It's always a tight spot, and that was it. Okay, put this here. There we go. She was a little stuck. You don't want to force it, but there, she should go now. Just gently. Boom. Whew. Got a mess here, friends. I've been working on this thing in between shifts at work, and you guys know the deal. Just trying to get it done. Always take the center of it out. This helps you fill it up quicker. Unless you absolutely have to. If it doesn't go by 30 PSI, 35, I usually, there you go. Just waiting for the back one. There you go. We're at 80 PSI. I still got it. Yeah, we're gonna run these at 80 for hauling water for the winter. We'll put the tank in this thing and try that out later on. It's getting dark out. It's just after work. I had a little bit of time, so I don't like sitting still, friends. I'm a little bit of a busybody. try and get as many things done as I can. There you go. One mounted, balanced tire done at home with nothing more than tire levers and a little redneck ingenuity. This is how we roll out here on the prairies. If I could do something myself, I'd rather do it myself, if time permits. Yeah, we'll keep our eyes open for another set of wheels. Okay, I'm gonna get these things mounted, friends, before it gets dark. Yeah, we got it good. First storm of the year. Full hydraulic hose on the skid steer. The wood weasel is parked in front of the saw shop on blocks. What a week. We'll get her all fixed though. I'll show you guys what I'm doing here. Okay, old Gale here. You guys can see hose is cracked both sides. Yeah, can't do much work with this thing since it's all hydraulic if you got a blown hose. So I went to the old Princess Auto yesterday and got this thing made up. Nice fellow there. He knew his hoses. Any of you guys that have dealt with hoses know there's many fittings. We got a JIC and an ORB here is what he was telling me. Anyhow, we'll see if these fit. I capped these off the other night there. Couldn't go and get them during the storm because you couldn't see on the highway. So I capped these off to keep any humidity and debris out of there. Anyhow, we're gonna get this changed and then clean the driveway up. There you go, there's my truck with over 4,000 pounds in the back of it. You can feel it, but she's just, with the bags pumped, not all the way up, but she's just starting to touch the overloads. Oh yeah, friends, look at those things. Definitely got these at the right time. This looks like a proper country truck now. I've driven them quite a bit in the snow. Very impressed. On ice, they're a little bit sketchy, but everything's sketchy on ice, so unless you got like studded tires. Anyhow, friends, I'm happy.